back in September. His game
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Now last year's leading rusher in the NFL, this is Jonathan Taylor.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 8 carries, 65 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Jaguars go on offense. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. These two teams, division rivals, of course. And you remember back to Week 18 last year, although Colts fans don't want to remember back to Week 18 last year. The Colts needed a win. And the Jags, they were kind of looking ahead to 2022. But the two-win Jags came up with one of the shockers of the season. They stunned the Colts 26-11 in Jacksonville. And that loss ultimately kept Indianapolis home for the playoffs.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Working with a 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
The Colts had a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins, take it and throw it right out the window, right? But let's face it, not many teams talk about that or even have interest in it. All they want to do right now is bounce back after that loss.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete, right around the 8. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he takes it in for a Colts score. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
A give for Taylor running right side. And some nifty running here as he takes us across midfield and down to the 47.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back to throw now on 1st down. Dancing to his left.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. These 2 teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visiting Colts who won that first matchup. So they'll look for the season sweep here back home in Indy.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Holding, offense.
That's on the tackle, Braden Smith.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away. And he slings one that's incomplete.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
We had a pair of division rivalries in prime.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one in.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews.
After review of the play, ruling on the
So
field.
that challenge is a successful one. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Back to throw again. Gets this to Campbell out of. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
1st down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Now this will be swung out wide for 10.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And that will do it.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
Back to throw here.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Rodrigo Blankenship and the Colts field goal unit comes on. Blankenship's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Holding. Offense.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Now a pass, and it's complete to QT. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Indianapolis. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the fourth. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
68 yards rushing for him now to this point.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll set up to throw.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
The Colts have liked big Mo Alley-Cox more and more over his 4 seasons with the team. Initially known just for his blocking, he's developing into a nice target as a tight end, and there he picks up a first down.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
2nd and 9 now. His throw here is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
He'll drop to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And some room to work. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
He's got it to the 43 here.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
On second down, it's Taylor.
Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll look to throw here.
And he'll find Pittman. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Here we go.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time